Hi, it's episode 15 of Geekout Weekly. I can't believe it. So I'm doing a giveaway with Nerd Arena. These two keychains and this wallet can be yours. How? Watch this episode and find out for yourself. Okay, so let's get into the news this week. The biggest one, Xbox just dropped a bomb. They dropped the prices for Xbox Series S, which is a little downgraded version of the Series X, which is their flagship for the next gen console, and it's for just $299, and the flagship is for $499. This is going to shake the game up primarily because, well, Series S and Series X have one or two minor differences. The SSD cards, this is 512 GB and this is 1 TB. The other one is that this output resolution is about 1440p and this is about 4K. That's it. For that, there's a massive $200 difference. Now, this changes the game for PlayStation because while they also have two PS5s coming up, one is with an optical drive and one is without an optical drive, the price difference won't be that big. So Xbox might just take a very big market share this week. But we will know that once PlayStation reveals its pricing, which is going to happen 16th of September, which is like right now. Another thing that's happening on the 16th of September, GoPro is revealing GoPro Hero 9 Black, which is a big deal because I think this time they're coming up with the display in the front as well. So that's very interesting day for tech on the 16th of September. I can't wait. Well, this one's actually a very gaming dedicated Geekout Weekly episode if you talk about it, because Ubisoft Forward happened as well, and the biggest highlight of the event was that Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, the PlayStation 2 game, is being remade completely. And that's not just it. I mean, that game's important because it was one of the first games I ever played on the PS2, lost my mind. But that game is being made entirely in the Mumbai and Pune studios of Ubisoft. That is a big freaking deal. It's getting a global worldwide release. I mean, there is a lot of flack coming in terms of graphics, but I think people need to understand the fact that it's not because it's being made in India, but it's because they're trying to stick to the original fantasy feel of the original game, and it's also a game which is built on the PS2 infrastructure. So cut down the slack and let's just wait for the game and not be so judgmental already. The other cool things that were announced at Ubisoft Forward was that Stormzy, the musician, the rapper, is going to be in Watch Dogs Legion, and Aiden, the first character from Watch Dogs 1, is also going to be there. That is kind of cool. And we got updates on some other games from Ubisoft, mainly one new game called Immortal Phoenix Rising, which is primarily a game heavily inspired by Greek mythology. And then we have Riders Republic, which is kind of a mass multiplayer online battle royale game with riding. So that's something interesting. And we got info on Just Dance 2021, which I'm kind of looking forward to because ever since I've been playing Beat Saber on PSVR, I'm kind of kicked about games which make me move because it's a lot of fun in parties, right? And one that I'm really excited about, and if you follow me on Instagram, you kind of know about, is DC Fandom. They had the second leg this time, which was DC Fandom Explore the Multiverse, and I was invited to host a watch party on Instagram, which I did, and I saw 3 panels with you: Legacy of the Bat, Superman, Eternal Symbol of Hope, and Lucifer. And you guys tuned in. I was very excited, you guys were excited, and we had so much fun on it. So thank you for tuning in for that. And from here, let's move into reviewing the stuff that we've seen this week, and we'll start with this little indie movie that came out last year but not many people saw, called Cargo, which came out on Netflix. It's an Indian independent movie, and it's one of the very few indie movies that I'm actually happy to see, and that is from India. It's very unconventional. It's about a Yamaraj of sorts who's just a human who sits in a spaceship and is a treaty between humans and Rakshas, and they do like soul swapping for the dead into the living. It's kind of cool. It's very feel goodish, and do give it a watch. It's pretty sweet. Next up, Babysitter Part 2, The Killer Queen came out, and while the trailers hit something very important, it's actually there in the movie. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but they actually kind of closed it very well. It could have been another pointless sequel that wasn't needed, but it wasn't. It was actually fun. It lived up to what the first movie did, and it kind of made me tear up just a teeny bit towards the end. So good job there. And the 4th episode of The Boys was out. Couldn't wait for it, but finally saw it. And I was surprised at how impactful this episode was. There was a lot happening in just 1 hour, and it definitely wasn't Homelander's day. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Watch it, it's fun. Even Butcher's having a hard time. In fact, both the main antagonists are having a problem. Homelander is losing to Stormfront. I don't want to say much more. And Butcher is so close to what he wanted, and then just can't spoil anymore. Just watch it, it's fun. Another movie that came out on Netflix was The Social Dilemma. It's a documentary about how social media is screwing with our lives. Look at how I'm saying that with a grin, because we know it and this is just putting it in our face. But well, we love it and we're talking about it on social media. So go watch it. It's good to know how our opinions are formed by social media without even realizing. So yeah, it's a great, beautiful circle. I'm just smiling and grinning because inside I'm dying. And you will probably die too as you watch this movie. And finally, the Avengers Game. I got my hands on it when it launched. Games the Shop was good enough to send it to me, but I have been struggling to find time to play it. Finally, I got around to playing just enough missions that I played in the beta. And what I can say is that the game has improved quite a bit. In fact, the graphics look better. The gameplay is smoother and not as clunky. I am very surprised and I can't really wait to sit and finish the campaign so that I can tell you exactly how I feel. But I guess the longer I wait, the more bugs they fix and the more smoother, cleaner version I get to play. So yay! And those of you who played the giveaway before know exactly how this works. All you've got to do is comment below and tell me what it is that you're most looking forward to from the stuff that I mentioned in the episode today, and tag 2 of your friends. That's it, as simple as that. I'm Xerxes and signing out from Geekout Weekly.